A very good day. We will be presenting the analysis of article review that is related with the topic leadership, situation and adaptive leadership. Before that, let me introduce my group mates. Janani Anak Perempuan Ganesan, followed by Uma Shankari Anak Perempuan Paidaraju, and also myself, Tarani Anak Perempuan Arodas.
Hi, my name is Janani Ganesan, and today I'm going to discuss about introduction of our topic and also article that we chose for this assignment. The introduction is demystify the intricate web of factors that shape the industrial leadership context. As we know, the leadership is an important part in our organization. So it will make a shape in an organization to get our profit and also a reputation of our company. The next is embrace the power of adaptive leadership, learning to pivot and adjust your approach in real time. As we know, as a leadership, we face a lot of kind of situation in our life, so we have to be adaptive. As for example, COVID-19 is the major effective thing that make our leadership adaptive in our daily life and in the globally. The next is explore practical strategy for leading effectively in the face of diverse industrial challenges. Uncover the dynamic interplay between leaders' behavior, situation, outcome in the industrial arena. The next is let us take a look of the articles that we chose. The first article is fostering task and adaptive performance through employee well-being, the role of servant leadership. The study of this article is highlighting how critical it is to support servant leadership in organization going through transition since it fosters well-being and improved performance for the benefit of both employees and also organization. The second article is leadership for organizational adaptability, how enabling leaders creative adaptive space. This study of this article is enabling leadership to center the crucial function of leadership in establishing adaptable environment, stimulating the creativity, and also advancing organizational flexibility. The third article is adaptive network modeling of the influence of leadership and also communication on learning within an organization. From this article, the study offers insightful information for comprehending and improving organizational learning process as a leader. The fourth article is healthcare leaders' experience of the competency requires for critical management during COVID-19. A systematic review of qualitative studies. The result of highlight this article is significance of offering psychological support to staff members, accepting novel and adaptable work arrangement, and also controlling uncertainty in the face of change. The fifth article is self-sacrificial thriving at work, workplace, well-being and work-family conflict during the COVID-19 crisis. The moderating role of self-leadership. From this article, the study is offer practitioners insightful information by illustrating the value of self-leadership in enhancing nurses' well-being and reducing work-family conflict, as well as the efficiency of self-sacrificing leadership in time of crisis. The 11th article is participative and directive leadership behavior for decision making in crisis management teams. In this article, they have been discussed the implication of our findings for leaders and crisis management experts about the leadership in situation. The 12th article is Analysis of Leader Effectiveness in Organization and Knowledge Sharing Behavior on Employees and Organization. This article aim is to analyze the relationship between leadership effectiveness, knowledge sharing behavior, business performance, firm strategy, and also firm performance between leadership and also organization. The 13th article is Leadership and Decision-Making Styles. Are they relevant for employment retention? From this article, we note that they aim to study related leadership and decision-making style with the intention of remaining in the organization and how the situation is solved by leader. The 14th article is Drivers and Consequences of Strategic Leaders in Decision, an exploratory study in complex case. In this article, we study that builds on current literature on the tendency and consequence of indecision and as the new research setting of strategy leaders in decision in a complex organization. So we know that how to complex organization to be solved by a leader. The 16th article is a systematic review of customer behavior in business-to-business market and agenda for future research. In this article, the findings can benefit both scholars and practitioners by proving insights into buyer-supply relationship, supplier selection, cooperation, interaction, commitment, and also cultural differentiation. The 17th article is Adapting to the COVID-19 World, a case study of collective learning in a social entrepreneurial organization. From this article, the study found that the changes in communication and interaction operation that share understanding were key to the adaptation as the COVID-19 occurs. The 18th article is an exploration of the causal structure underlying crowdfunding, theoretical finding and practical implication. In this article, this paper explores the behavior of crowdfunding campaign over time and identified 3 system architects that influence the success of this campaign that made by leadership. The 19th article is Effectiveness of Online Self-Leadership Training on Leaders, Self-Leadership Skills and Recovery Experience. From this article, that study is found that online self-leadership training was effective in improving leaders' self-leadership skills and also recovery experience as well as their team members' perception of their skills when the COVID-19 occurred. The last article is Measuring School Leader Adaptability in the UAE. UAE, United Arab Emirates. Development of scale to measure leadership adaptability. In this article, the paper aimed to address this is need to be proving the measurement of instrument of leadership adaptability in UAE. Thank you.
I will be presenting on the similarities and differences found in the articles that we have reviewed. The first similarity is transformational leadership style with intuitive cognitive style also demonstrated a positive effect on decision-making participation according to the value of coefficient. The positive effect suggested that there may be a synergistic effect when leaders combine a transformational leadership style with an intuitive cognitive style. This combination could create an environment where innovative and forward-thinking approaches are not only encouraged by the leader but also align well with the intuitive thinking patterns of the team members. In another article, it is stated that transformational leaders often excel in effective communication and creating a shared vision. When combined with an intuitive cognitive style, leaders may better understand and resonate with the intuitive thinking processes of their team members, fostering a collaborative and participative decision-making culture. The next similarities is leaders are encouraged to create an environment where diverse perspectives are valued and team members can collaborate effectively. In adaptive leadership, challenges are often multifaceted and dynamic. A diverse team is better equipped to tackle complex problems because members can draw on their unique skills and backgrounds. Collaborative problem solving allows for more comprehensive solutions. By fostering collaboration, leaders ensure that team members are aware of each other's strengths and can seamlessly adjust role and responsibilities based on evolving needs. This enhances the team's overall agility. Next is differences. The first differences is that there was no significant relationship between transformational leadership style and decision making participation found in certain articles. It is crucial to recognize that the absence of a significant relationship in one study doesn't imply a lack of relationship universally. Different organizational contexts, cultures, or industry may have led to the dynamics between leadership styles and decision making participation. This may also be due to the use of specific tools or measures to assess transformational leadership and decision making participation. The instrument used as well as the methodology employed is one of the reasons that the findings has been differ. It is possible that the chosen measures might not have captured certain nuances or the sample size might have influenced the results. Next differences is the challenges and circumstances brought by the COVID-19 pandemic have influenced how leaders lead and how teams participate in decision making during the era of pandemic. With remote work becoming more prevalent due to lockdowns and social distancing measures, leaders had to adapt to leading virtual teams. Decision making processes may involve more collaboration through digital platforms, requiring leaders to use effective communication and technology skills. Leaders also was found to prioritize a learning-oriented leadership style, encouraging experimentation and adaptation. Decision-making participation might involve a culture of continuous learning where teams contribute insights and feedback to refine strategies and approaches. Thank you.
I will present about conclusion recommendation. Article 1 about examine relationship between servant leadership, employee performance, absenteeism, turnover, and customer satisfaction. Article 2 examine the organizational transformation process, internalize leadership concept for organizational flexibility. Article 3 need to study differences across scenarios, teams, and levels. Emphasizes need for more research on learning within an organizational leadership style. Article 4 examining crisis management skills in diverse settings, analyzing crisis management skills in diverse contexts. Article 5 board suggests strategies to reduce family conflict post-pandemic. Article 6 consolidate paternalism, analyze effect on teams and businesses. Article 7 future research should focus on comparative analysis development to understand managers' difficulties during public health emergencies and strengthen support network and management techniques. Article 8 since this study focuses on only one leadership style, future researchers should investigate other leadership styles such as transactional, visionary, charismatic, autocratic, democratic, spiritual, as well as free leadership style. Article 9 a similar study could be developed by future researchers using different leadership styles such as authentic leadership style. Article 10 future studies may use mediators and moderators like trust in management, change, and quality of work as moderators and mediators. Article 11 future studies that evaluate the mechanism through which this leadership behavior influence distinct performance outcome. Article 12 in future research to be conducted on this subject, the effectiveness of leader and information sharing should be examined in detail and theoretically developed among different sectors and different working groups. Article 13 future research to investigate specifically the styles of democratic leadership and decision making intended for employees to remain in the job. Article 14 it also called for the further research that examine the organizational, interpersonal, and personal drivers and outcome of strategic leader in decision. Article 15 focus on comparative analysis, longitudinal studies, intervention studies. Article 16 provide descriptive literature analysis. Article 17 facilitate sharing of knowledge and experiences. Article 18 apply causal loop diagram for model creation. Article 19 several beneficial effect on leadership abilities. Article 20 leaders to develop skill to manage culturally diverse team. That's all from me. Thank you.